and welcome to Everything with Miss Ellie. On my channel today, we'll be learning on how to make Puerto Rican style sofrito. So please follow, like, subscribe down below, rate my channel, and I'll see you soon. So here we are in my kitchen. We are going to make Puerto Rican style sofrito. These are the ingredients that you will need, which is the sweet peppers, as you see. We're making a lot. We're gonna be making a huge pot of it, so you can do your own measurements, your own amount. It could be less, depending on your family size. Right now we're doing 3 packs since we have a very huge family. Puerto Rican families are huge, so you can relate. Cilantro, Recao. We have 5. I really had to count it. 5 green peppers. Garlic, onions, and a tiny bit of water in your blender, which is on to my side, which right now you won't be able to see unless my cameraman turns it, and that's okay. All right, ready. So we are going to cut these in very small amounts. We have 3 bundles of Recao. You can find this in any grocery store. I do have a live audience. They're watching me. That's perfectly fine. Your recao don't have to be chopped or anything like that, but I like chopping it, so let's put that in the pot. You want it to be easy enough for you, so when you put it in the blender, it doesn't have to be tiny portions either. It could be big. Make sure your hands are washed too when you do this. Same thing with the cilantro. Don't have to chop it up, but it'd be easier for you to put it in the blender. Sofrito is good to put in your rice, your beans, your soup, your meat. It's just an extra little seasoning that we use. Makes the food taste really good. Okay. Can you hear the crispiness? I can. That means it's good. All right. Let's get our peppers in there. Now these peppers, you want to cut the stem off because you don't need it, obviously. There's a lot of different techniques people use. I want to cut them off each individually, and then you can sort of cut them in half so they're not so big. Just toss it in like that. Wha-bam! Again, 3. Take it, cut it in half. Well, bam. Toss it in there. And you want to do this thoroughly. Please don't forget to cut the stems off. You don't want that in your sofrito. All right, 3, right? Okay. Some magical trash. So, these you pull it off. You see how easy that is? These are also the sweet peppers. Oh, some of them don't even have the stems, so you're fine. The ones that do have the stems, close up, they look like little bombs. Ignition. There you go. Very easy. These, you don't have to cut them, just toss it in there. They're small already. Very easy. Just toss it in. All right. Let's add our garlic. Let's not add our garlic. Garlic is last. Let's not put that in. So what we're gonna do, instead of putting all the garlic in right now, let me just maneuver my things around. Please be careful with knives. We're gonna take the blender. There is a little bit of water in there so that it doesn't get too thick. We're back. I had chopped up 1 onion and some peppers. So what I'm gonna do is show you. Also, what's inside the blender is like 3/4 of water is what you want to start off with, and then add a little bit of water as you go along. So I will show you that in the process. What we're gonna do with the green pepper is chop off the top, because we don't need that. And the inside, the seeds and stuff, you want to yank that out. Not yank it. And you don't really need to cut it, but if you're the type of people that want to cut it, you can. You just break it up. That's it. Toss it in. Now that we have all our peppers in there, we're going to go ahead and start cutting up the onions. So what you want to do is cut off the beginning of it and the end. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to cut off enough. And what you're going to do is, I'll do it this way so you can see, just a little line. And what you're going to do is peel off the first layer and the skin that's on top. Please be cautious of the onion. It will make you cry. Then you're going to go 1. You're basically going to make like an X. That's it. And you're done. Just toss it in. Same thing with all the other onions. You want to take the butt off and the front. Some of the shedding will come off. Make a little line. Please be very careful with the knives, people. Ooh, my eyes are burning. Take the first layer off. Oh my God. I'm gonna get blind as we're cooking. Well, not cooking, but making the onions. Making the sofrito. Look at the onions are coming to my head. I can't concentrate now. Onions are a perfect tear weapon. Hi, here we are back again. I had to take a quick break because the onions were burning the crap out of my eyes. So what we're gonna do is just stick your hand in the pot and try to like blend it in together. You can do this in the process of throwing everything in. You just want to make sure that it's all mixed in. Please be cautious, ladies. If you are making the sofrito, keep your hair out of it. We don't want hair in our food. Also make sure that your hands are washed. Probably said that like 100 times. Alright, you might want to grab a little bit from the bottom. Just toss it a little. Alright, that's fine. There will be more green than any other color, because sofrito is green. So, as you can see, I had already put a little bit of garlic in there. So what we're going to do is just take like a handful, and we're going to grab it and put it inside the blender. I think that's pretty good for now. Let's add a pepper, that's fine. Maybe one of these little things. Okay. Alright, so we're going to hold this down and we're going to click on the ice crush one. Hold on, people. There's a malfunction. Let's push this down a little. Another malfunction? Okay. Add a little water at the top. Make sure to take off this little tubey thingy. A little bit of water. For some reason, my blender is acting a fool. Okay. This always happens to me. Always happens. Only in the beginning because it's a little thick. So that's why you have the extra water. There it goes. Okay. Now that we have that a little bit of blended, you heard me, right? You heard my English. You start putting little by little. I want to remove the top. A little water when it gets stuck. That's it. Oh, it's stuck. Please be cautious. Do not have children around when you're sticking your fingers inside to stuff this stuff inside, okay? You don't want your fingers crushing it and going all crazy and stuff. All right, let's give it a second. If you're easily disgusted by putting, touching stuff like this, ask someone else to do it. Wait, give me a second. Grab my towel. There you go. So here we are back with our finished product. We're gonna go ahead and pour in the last of the sofrito that we have blended. Please be cautious and watch out for chunks that have not got blended in. What you want to do is grab a spoon. There you go. What you're gonna get is a very nice green color, smooth texture when everything's already blended. Make sure to mix it all together. And then you would normally put it in little containers like this, or everything's around when those little butter, like a butter container, because us Puerto Rican people always put butter. So yeah, and then you just refrigerate it until it's time to cook. So that's how you make sofrito. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Look how good this is. It smells wonderful too. Thanks for watching. Any questions, tips, please feel free to comment down below. And stay tuned for more. Later on, we'll probably be making flan. So keep an eye out for that video. All right. Bye. Love you guys.